Hello everyone. Welcome to another session of stock levels in storage. Today we'll be discussing handling equipment. The primary objective of handling in a retail store is to sort according to customers' requirements. So when we have goods, we have the material that has been received by our retailer. All the goods need to be handled in a proper manner so that whatever the customer is asking for, we are able to display it, we are able to locate it in a proper manner. So the three basic handling activities in retail are receiving, you're receiving the goods here, in storage, you're storing the goods, and handling and shipping. So you're handling the goods and you're sending it to the customer. So the handling of goods must be done with the proper equipment by experienced and trained staff. So you don't want to end up with injuries or you end up destroying or damaging the products. So the goods have to be handled with the proper equipment and by trained staff. The goods handling equipment used in retail stores are cranes, moving trucks, slings, forklifts, hand trolley, and pallet jacks. So these are the various kinds of handling equipment that are used by retailers to handle the products that they sell to the customers. So the first product handling equipment that we are talking about is trolley. The trolley is very useful for moving small loads of merchandise around the store. So if you need to carry some stuff from one place to the other within the store, you can use a trolley. It's not really suitable for very heavy loads because it can be hard to wheel around if it is carrying too much weight. So you cannot carry too heavy loads, you can just carry something which can be managed in one particular trolley. So trolley is the handling equipment to avoid injuries that can be caused by manual handling of large loads. So here you can put the merchandise on top of the trolley and you can wheel it around rather than carrying the stuff and finding it too heavy and ending up with injuries. The next handling equipment we are talking about are bags. So bags are required at the time of shopping and shipping of the goods. So when a customer visits a cloth retail store, handbags are provided by the retail store to keep their purchased items. After billing, they also provide bags for keeping the goods purchased. So within the store while browsing, the customer can be given a bag to keep the products, and after billing, they can be given a shopping bag to be able to carry the goods back home. The next handling equipment we are talking about is a basket. So when a customer wants to buy a small quantity of goods, they can carry a small basket instead of using a trolley. So you can carry this around if it is not going to be too heavy, and if it is going to be too heavy, you will use a trolley. Then we have a handheld scanner. This is used to connect the barcode system to read the barcode of goods and help in making bills. So as you can see in the picture, you are using the barcode scanner to scan the product code, and those product code is sending information to the point of sale system about the product details like the price, the discounts, any offers, the quantity, everything is captured from the handheld scanner. We have a labeling machine. Many stores use small labeling machines to make clear, neat labels that they can stick on shelves or on merchandise. So using the keypad on the labeler, labels can be created for anything. Even label, tapes of different colors can be used to apply color coding to certain areas of the store. So here you can punch in the details of the labels that you want. You can print it out and you can stick it on your particular merchandise or on shelves. You can use it as signages as well. Next, we are talking about EFT POS, which is the electronic funds transferred at point of sale printer. So it helps in printing the transaction receipts. The receipt is checked by the customer regarding their purchase, and during credit card transactions, the customers need to sign this receipt to authorize the payment. So these are the kinds of printers that we have, and you can get your bills or your transaction receipts through this. We have electronic scales also to handle goods. So these are used for weighing goods in a retail store, especially in the food department. And electronic scales not only calculate the weight, they may also calculate the price or the amount of the goods. So supposing it is 500 grams, what will the cost of that product be? If it is 1 kilo or more than a kilo, what will the price of the product be? So that can be told by the electronic scales. It is used to calculate the price of an item according to its weight. Next, we have pallets. You may have seen these kind of pallets on which the retailer has stocked lots of goods which are heavy, like your 5 kilo bags of grain. All of these are stacked on top of pallets in a retail store. So retail stores have multiple options for shipping the product from the store. So they may use this to cart your products from one point to the other. Goods can be sent from one place to another place in a retail store through pallets. We can use cranes for lifting goods. So these allow you to move goods horizontally. So from left to right or from right to left, you can transport heavy items from one place to another in the retail store or from the warehouse to the store. Next, we have forklift, which is a material handling equipment, also called a lift truck or a fork truck or forklift truck. It is a handling equipment that allows you to take the goods from one place to another. It may be a short distance, and it can be, like as I said, from the warehouse to the store or from one store to another. So why do we need equipment while handling goods? So handling equipment, it plays a very important role in handling goods in a retail store. Just imagine you've got stacks of products and you need to take them one by one to the from the warehouse to the retail shop floor. You will end up making so many trips. You will probably end up with aches and pains after all of that. So having handling equipment is making life easy for the retailer, the shop owner, or the customer. For everyone, handling goods using this equipment makes it easy. So let's see in which other ways it is useful. First of all, it helps in identifying appropriate distance to cover. It facilitates in reducing material damage, and it improves quality because you're able to carry these goods safely from one point to another. It reduces the overall timing of loading and unloading. So you are carrying more merchandise at one point. A human being can carry maybe 4 to 5 kilos or 10 kilos of product, but these material handling equipment can transport more than 10 kilos at one time. So it saves on your timing also. It helps in improving control of material flow in the retail store. So your retail store products are moving from one point to the other, from the warehouse to the store. It saves on time and it allows you proper control as well. It helps in improving safe work conditions. So imagine if you have all your work involves is carrying heavy material or heavy goods from one point of the to the other the entire day. You might end up with aches and pains. You might drop something, you might damage something, you might bump into somebody while carrying the stuff. So it helps in improving safe work conditions. It also improves the productivity and efficiency of employees in a retail store. As we have seen, the products can be transported easily and with much more efficiency. Customers can better utilize their time and money. So if the customers are also able to transport the goods inside the store, they can carry more stuff. They can transport the stuff from the store area to the billing area. It makes it easier for them as well. So today we have seen the various kinds of handling equipment and how they are useful in a retail store. I hope you enjoyed this session. So thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.